Hello everyone, AI4QT. Well, not much is happening today on this April the 25th, 2016, but I will tell you this. I've recently come around and decided to purchase a Kindle. And I don't know what took me so long. Well, I tell you what took me so long. When you read a book, a paperback book, a hardback book, at the end you do have something concrete to show, like a trophy that you read that book. I suppose that's it. And I also like to collect things. So I never really had the desire to go ahead and buy a book electronically that I could read on my iPhone or Samsung tablet or computer. I just, never thought about why I would do that. But I moved into a smaller place, and so books are going to be a rare place to purchase or to store. And I just, also I will say this, I don't read as much as you used to. After years of graduate school and so forth, or formal schooling, all that's behind me and has been behind me for 20 years now. I just kind of had the desire not to read as much. And of course, with the internet, with YouTube sucking you into different videos and different web pages, reading them and so forth, and news articles on the web, it just cut into my reading time with physical books. So I decided the other day to go ahead and start to download ebooks, and I was reading them on my phone and tablet and so forth. But I decided to go ahead and buy the Kindle, and it came today. It does have pluses and minuses over the iPhone and so forth. But so far so good. The Kindle that I have is the Paperwhite Kindle, the newest generation of that. I think I got it on Amazon for $119.99 or something like that. I do like the fact that you can read it in extremely bright sunlight, and it's just like a paper, uh, just like paper, print on paper. So that part is good. But it's getting used. You got to get used to swiping the pages with your finger. If you touch on the screen accidentally, you could be going a page ahead, or if you aren't careful, you'd be going two or three pages ahead with before you realize it. I haven't really figured out how you can decrease the sensitivity of that. It's kind of like when you're using your iPad and you're reading something and your finger will accidentally hit something on that page, and the next thing you know, you're going into some advertisement asking you to buy something. Seems like that they can come up with some way to make the touch not as sensitive. I don't know. Anyway, I will say this as well. The person that got me excited about purchasing a Kindle and also downloading ebooks is a gentleman on YouTube, Dan Brown, the narrowboat lad. He's quite a character. He lives over on the canals in England and bordering the Welsh border. And I find his writing style very descriptive. In fact, his writing is so descriptive that the words he uses, you can actually visualize what he is seeing in the words that you're reading, that he has put in his writing. So uh, I, recommend his books if you actually, I think they're more essays than anything else. You can read one of his stories in about 3 or 4 hours. So it's not a hard read or anything, but it is entertaining. It is enlightening to see how someone is able to kind of live on these little narrow boats that go up and down the canals in England. Uh, I had heard about these canals a few years ago when one of my bosses said that he and his wife were going to spend 2 weeks in England going down the canals. Of course, I'm thinking canals, I'm thinking of Venice. Uh, but why England? Well, of course, they were built in England, probably pre-industrial revolution, to carry goods to market. The canals they look to be very narrow, probably maybe 25 feet in width. So not not very wide at all. They're probably more than 25 feet, probably 50 feet, the canals on average. So, but anyway, just had that to say today for the vlog. Again, hope everyone has a great week ahead because this is Monday. And stay tuned. And maybe if you're an amateur radio operator, you can catch me on the air. So till then, AI4QT 73. So long.